Well, I-10 is showing its age. Portions of the freeway are now 50 years old and need more than patching. ABC 7's Stephanie Valle sat down with TxDOT's district engineer for an exclusive interview. She's live with a story you'll see only on ABC 7.
Estella, Bob Bielik told me the interstate's in line for a major renovation, and that will cause some major traffic snarls. This is a massive repair project waiting to happen. TxDOT crews shot this video of water shooting up through a hole in I-10 near downtown.
We're finding that anytime there seems to be a lot of moisture in the area, there is water that is coming up through the joints in that pavement.
TxDOT believes there's an unusually high water table beneath the freeway, and when it rains, this happens.
The greatest destroyer of pavements is water. Basically, it takes all the fine material out of that soil and pulls it down into lower areas, and it leaves voids. And then the pavement has to bridge it. That creates potholes, that creates cracks.
This situation has put the depressed section of I-10 near the top of TxDOT's to-do list. But not right away. We're talking at least 4 years before crews would break ground. And that's not the only construction project looming in the near future.
In other words, it was above this surface.
TxDOT District Engineer Bob Bielik said the pavement needs more than patches.
At some point, we'll have to reconstruct everything between Executive Center and Americas. Hopefully, we can keep it patched, keep it safe until we have the bypass routes available so that we can do that.
As bad as the need is for repairs to I-10, TxDOT said drivers shouldn't fear that a catastrophe is imminent. District Engineer Bob Bielik told me that what's scarier is the actual project itself, with the massive amount of money, work, and time needed to get the project done.
Well, imagine rush hour with 2 lanes in each direction, or 1 lane in each direction. It is a very, very difficult thing to do because there just are no good alternate routes here in El Paso.
Bielik said that's the even bigger issue, lack of access to alternative routes like the border highway.
We're getting close to where we have that loop around El Paso that will allow us to do some of that maintenance. It's been deferred for so long.
It's one reason why TxDOT has been pushing for the I-10 Loop 375 interchange in central El Paso with the controversial ramp that would require the demolition of the Lincoln Center.
This is our culture, this is our land.
The center's supporters say the building should be saved for its historical value.
We have every single station in El Paso talking about this.
TxDOT said demolishing it is the only way to create a safe route where drivers won't merge into traffic without weaving.
Well, I think people have to look at the bigger picture because that's simply reality. We can't fix the roads and we can't develop new roads without taking up space.
1, 2, and 3. There we go. Hold on.
Until the loop is complete and there's easier access to it from I-10, Bielik said the necessary reconstruction of the freeway must be put on hold.
As long as we don't have a major freeze, as long as something else doesn't happen out there that would cause a massive failure, we can keep it patched. I mean, it's not great. It's not good on people's tires. But the other side of that is we have not much of an option in terms of shutting it down.
And Bielik said that the reconstruction would take 10 to 12 years, and that is assuming that the El Paso office gets the funding from the state, Texas Department of Transportation. Now, it would cost $40 to $60 million a year. That is more than the El Paso district's annual budget currently. Now, Bielik said that the freeway hasn't undergone a major renovation since it was first constructed, and he believes it's because that the prior people who were in charge of the El Paso office simply did not want to deal with the complaints and also the congestion that the maintenance would create. Estella?
Okay, thank you for all that research you've done, Stephanie.